Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Home of great weather, great comedy. Whatever Mike said yesterday. What is it, Mike? Comedy?
Sports, comedy, and weather. The Artie Lange Show for the best in sports, comedy, and weather.
And also, whenever we get a chance, great food. We have a gourmet kitchen. The DirecTV guys just spared no expense. One of the greatest things they ever did here is put that gourmet kitchen in there. And now we have a brilliant chef on the show to do a little cooking. Jeff Mauro's here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Artie? How you doing?
So we have a clip, right? Is this? And do you have a television show?
Yes, I have two.
That's amazing.
Both on Food Network. So.
Okay, now we have a clip of your show that I'm told we're going to play right now.
I love it.
No, not yet? Okay. We're going to, now explain your show. Explain the niche of your show.
Well, my first show is called Sandwich King, so
Right.
I do only sandwiches.
I've seen that.
Right.
Unbelievable. I love a sandwich.
It's everybody. If you don't love a sandwich, then you're just not American.
Well, the Atkins diet is horrible because it means you can't have a sandwich.
No, or you're that guy taking the top bun off.
Right.
Like eating it, and then the sauce is on your fingers and it's on your wrists.
We have a word for that, my neighbor. You're a jerk off.
You're a jerk off.
Right. Yeah.
In Chicago, we say jag off.
A drool, jag off. I learned that from Casino when he hires the Chicago guys to kill that guy in the Cayman Islands. He goes, "Where you going, jag off?" That is scary. If Chicago guy says jag off and the gun has a silencer on it, you're in trouble.
My uncle grew up next to the Spilatro boys.
Oh, my God.
My uncle Dave did, and he's got stories.
I've never heard of them.
Never near have I. Well, my uncle Dave, rest in peace.
I was saying, I've never heard of your
tonight.
uncle, I'm sure, but if they did exist,
Exactly.
I'm sure they were fantastic guys. Now, so explain the show.
So we shoot in Chicago. We go feature a restaurant or a sandwich shop, a deli,
Love
whatever.
Chicago, yeah.
And then I bring it home and make it my own in my own kitchen.
Nice.
So it features my family, my cousins, my
So you're
brother,
an
my
expert
wife.
sandwich maker.
Exactly. I've been doing it my whole life. In the sandwich game my whole life.
Do we have a clip now? We do.
Had to get the reel to reel.
I can't wait to
and
see
whining
this.
it with the finger.
That's all right. Well, that's all right. We're on the fringe show.
Yeah.
The fifth season?
Fifth season, yeah. I won a reality show a couple years, the Food Network star, which is like,
That's right.
you know, you live with 14 people and compete to get your own show.
Now, who were the judges on that?
Bobby Flay.
Okay. He seems like a nice guy, Bobby Flay.
You know what? He produces Sandwich King, so he's
Right.
the best man on the planet. He is so handsome, he's so thin. But he's always quick to give me advice. You know,
Right.
He's the busiest. He's got to be one of the busiest men in show business.
I know. I don't know how they do. I mean, like, on paper, I guess my life seems busy, but not compared to these other guys. Like him and Ryan Seacrest. Like, I don't get how they do that.
And Ryan Seacrest, because he's so Ryan Seacrest, I think is so little.
Yeah.
He doesn't like use a lot of calories.
That's true, I
so
guess.
he like lives a longer.
Running around like an
Efficient.
insect. He is like some sort of insect.
I know. I do like 1 2-hour shoot, and I'm like, I got an IV bag in me.
I know. That's the thing. Workaholics, I don't understand. I used to think I was a workaholic, and then someone told me that doesn't mean someone who gets drunk at work. But yeah, but you have a lot going on too.
Yeah, it's you know, I'm in New York. I still live in Chicago,
Right.
And you know, I'm here a lot. I was just here, flew home for a day to see my kid, and
That's
then
a
flew back.
2-hour drive.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And the kids, you know, you don't want to coddle them. You don't want to see them that much.
No, I don't. You know, you can. Yeah, you can discipline over FaceTime.
Yeah. My dad was famous for like what grade you in now? You know, stuff like that.
What's your middle name?
Exactly. Well, what grade you in now? He said to me a couple times I was working with him. What grade are you now? I'm in 4th grade. Like, really?
Jeez, time flies, huh?
He goes, yeah, you're getting up there.
Yeah.
Now, what's the second show?
Second show's called The Kitchen.
Okay.
So that's like a 5-person, you know, panel-based cooking show. So
Right.
there's 5 talents from the network.
Okay.
Some other chef, Jeffrey Zakarian, who's got, you know, Lamb's
Yeah.
Club here in the National.
Yeah.
Sonny Anderson, Marcella Valladolid, and Katie Lee. So we cook, we talk, we play games. That just started its first season. So.
Well, congrats on all your success,
It's awesome.
first of all. And I want to pitch a show. It's real simple. It's called Feeding Artie. And you get, I just sit there.
We don't have the budget.
We get like a bar. Well, guess what? Wait till you hear it. No, we're going to save a lot on wardrobe in this show. I'm not going to have sequins and like Tom Ford suits.
Yeah, you're not going to hit up Vince.
I'm in a Barca lounger and sweatpants and like literally a Ramon shirt.
It's like half my family.
And chefs come on and they have to feed me. And I'm like, you know, I'm just eating whatever they cook. Could be gourmet guys, sandwich guys, whatever it is.
And no hands, though, on your part. I think.
No, I
bib.
just sit there
Yeah.
and I'm watching Sports Center. You know, and you feed me.
That's good. Let's make it an even 3 shows.
All right, why not? You could be Alec. You could executive produce this. You could take a big chunk.
That'd be great.
Yeah. I just want a recurring role in it. But feeding Artie, it's a fantastic. Oh, we'll talk about it later. Because now you're a mogul, it seems.
Well,
you seem to be a mogul.
No, we're not quite there yet. You know, I mean, we're getting there. It's awesome. You know, it's just so like I was making $13 an hour 2 years ago,
right?
Making sandwiches, you know, feeding hundreds of people a day, cooking. Right. I get on the show, I win it. You know, you leave your family for 2.5 months, no contact, no magazines, no books, no music,
great.
nothing. But exactly, but I did it. And like my wife said, if you're gonna do this, you better.
We have a clip. We have a clip of the Sandwich King show.
Oh, fantastic!
Let's check this out.
Can't wait to see.
I feel like I'm talking to Dustin Hoffman, like he's going to set up a Rain Man clip or something. This is great. So you want to set this up, or is just you making sandwiches?
It's me making sandwiches in a kitchen.
I love it.
There might be a pan and a knife. I don't know. I can't tell.
Let's see it.
Thin enough where it allows a lot of heat to come up and make this nice and ooey gooey. So we'll take that 3-ingredient honey mustard and spread some on the bottom.
Look at that.
Chef Leonard used that whole grain bread, which I love there. They use great bread. It's soft, it's crusty, it's complex. With this, I want the cauliflower to be the true star of this. So I want more cauliflower than bread. So that's why I thought of this.
Look at that.
Our butter cass right on the bottom there.
Looks great
Remember,
already.
Ooey gooey.
It's already my favorite show.
Let's grab our cauliflower.
Look how you made cauliflower
Next
look
up,
good.
Our thinly sliced pear. And of course, another layer of cheese, that butter cass.
Wow.
Oh, man.
You think it's a
is
light
already looking
sandwich
splendid.
because it doesn't have meat, but that thing's got about 890 calories.
Yeah,
all that
that's
cheese.
that 890 calories. That's a good breakfast.
It is.
That is, though. It's like that's what you need if you really work for a living. I used to work for a living. Construction, climbing roofs, loading trucks. That's people who work. You need a sandwich like that for breakfast. The problem is I kept eating like that, and then I just slept till 2 in the afternoon and stand-up comedy. And you don't burn a lot.
You don't need that
You don't burn a lot of
exactly.
calories. So you take sort of unique ingredients.
Yeah.
And make it into a great sandwich.
Depends. Like I'll take, you know, a traditional pot roast dinner, make it into a sandwich, or I'll take a classic chicken parm and make it better.
You improvise.
Yeah,
my mother is famous. My mother's an Italian cook that like no other, but she'll make you the best sandwich ever, but she could not tell you how she made it. It's just all instinct. She just puts it together. You know?
She's not taking out the measuring spoons and the cups and everything.
None. We don't know. The only measuring spoons we have is when I dealt Coke.
And your mom would weigh, you would bag.
Yeah, that's why I was very thin back then. So. But so that looks amazing. So is that a half-hour show?
It's a half-hour show every Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. New York.
Now, what about
time.
you, John? Do you have any like preferences for a good sandwich? You grew up Medighan, as we say.
Yeah, Medigani for sure. I could smell it a mile away.
I know. I need meat. I need a lot of
You're
meat.
He's a meat guy.
Yeah.
He's a meat guy.
I like the creativity, though. I try to be creative with mine. I'm accused of seasoning too much, using too much sauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
no one
just
else
drown
likes
it?
my sandwiches except me. So
really? That's a problem.
Yeah,
it
that is
doesn't
a
work.
problem. That's
It doesn't
probably the
work.
only problem. If you start there, you're not going to have any success.
Right.
But
so
yeah,
I'm
maybe just
in a
reel it
different,
in a little bit.
different realm than you.
People
are.
make they overstuff sandwiches too much. You go out and like with the burger craze going on, they put lobster claws, foie gras, caramelized onions, fried pickle, and then you get the burger. It's got a steak through it, steak knife through it. You can't pick it up and eat it. 3-4 ingredients max.
Yeah.
Not too much sauce.
That's good advice.
That is good advice.
Do you have a sandwich made already?
We I don't know. My guys in the kitchen might have one.
Is anything made?
Because now
What is that?
That is my breaded steak sandwich. It's got some gorgonzola dolce
Can
on
I have
there.
a piece of that?
It's got breaded, fried, pounded, tender steak on there, nice and thin, like a almost like a chicken cutlet,
That's
but with steak.
steak.
And then a red pepper sauce on there with smoked almonds. Very simple, 3 ingredients with a homemade focaccia bun.
Oh my God. Oh man,
I know.
That's fantastic.
But it's balanced.
Yeah, that's what I think. Balance.
It's subtle. Come on, right?
When I bite into this, I think balance is the first thing. Now you're a genius. The steak. Look at that. That's steak.
Yeah.
That you're not eating and I'm eating.
Yeah.
There's a famous place in Chicago called Rico Bene's. It's by the White Sox Park.
Oh, I heard
and what it is, it's like, just huge just rolls of breaded fried steak, and they dunk it in the sauce, and they ladle sauce on there and tons of cheese. It's fantastic, but you fry the meat, you want to taste that crunchy texture of it. And that's,
where the broads? I want a soda.
Yeah, where are the broads? I want a soda too.
Tell one of the broads to bring me a Coke with a lot of ice. Yeah. We're going to make this like it's 1954 on the Dean Martin show. I like a cigarette. Well, let's take a break. Liz, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Make
You told me to come out here.
I want a soda.
Let's Coke. Oh.
Well, a lot of ice. Liz just recently mastered the recipe for ice. There's Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Do you know the Twins in Chicago?
Deerfield. That's up north. That's the other side of the track.
They hang out at, they're rich kids from Chicago. They hang out at the Deerfield Walgreens.
Oh, that's it. Beautiful.
And they try to pick up the Bulls, that Noah guy.
Oh, yeah, no.
They both dated Noah.
At the same time?
I don't know. We got to get into it. They say no, but I did some digging. All right, we're going to take a break while I eat this, and more Jeff Mauro later. It's going to be fun.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.